Hello, I'm Charles Reed Anderson, head of the Telecoms and Mobility Practice for IDC Asia Pacific. And today's IDC Mobility Brief is going to cover the enterprise mobility ecosystem. Now, when we look at that ecosystem, there's literally thousands of vendors that compete in it. But today we're going to look at it initially from the customer perspective. So if I'm a CIO, how do I look at this ecosystem? Well, the first thing is, before I actually look at the vendors, I think about my end users. And I need to understand that I have a lot of different types of user profiles that I need to deliver applications to and different devices to, support them securely. So I need to think about those different users. And those users are going to want to access applications that are going to work across various different types of devices. Now, traditionally, this has been done on a desktop computer or a laptop, but increasingly now, people want to access these applications on their tablets as well as their handsets. And the challenge is that there's various operating systems as well. And this becomes very complicated because not only do you need to develop one application for one OS, it might be multiple that also supports various form factors. Once these applications are built, they then need to be run securely to the back-end system. So that could be covering a variety of different types of networks. It could be on a local network, it could be wireless LAN, it could be over 3G or 4G. And all of that connectivity needs to be done securely. Normally this is done through some type of a middleware product, typically something with the mobile device management that can actually add a little bit of extra security for that device and the content that resides on it, before it actually gets back and accesses the information or applications that reside in the back-end infrastructure. Now, if you do this for email, it's relatively simple because the enterprise customer, that user, will go through, access the client on his device, goes over a network securely through a relay server to get to the email server. But now, if you want to start mobilizing multiple applications that sit in that infrastructure and extend them out, it becomes far more complex and requires a lot more vendors. And if I'm the CIO, I know I don't have the resources to do it. And even if I did, how can I make sure that all this systems integration works and that the solutions don't impact my backend infrastructure and performance? So what I need to do is go find vendors who can actually deliver these products and solutions for me. Not only deliver them, but support them going forward. And then I need to think about the product and how am I going to support this, but also my users. So I'm probably going to go out and look for someone who can provide me with managed services capabilities. Because let's face it, it's not my core business. And I don't really want to spend that much trying to manage the complexity if there's someone who can specialize in it. And finally, I might want to look at different delivery models. Many companies today are going away from a fixed price model. They want to pay for things as a service. So this is how it looks from a CIO's perspective. It's very complex, but it creates a lot of opportunity as well. So with the CIO and the enterprise, I identified three key challenges that they're going to face. Number one, they look at mobility right now on a pretty ad hoc basis. What they need to do is define a mobility strategy and a roadmap. And for that roadmap, it's not just about the devices and the operating systems that they're going to support in the future. It's about looking at the applications and what applications can you roll out to the entire vendor user community, as well as to the specific groups within the lines of business. The next thing, as the CIO, I need to understand which are the right vendors I should be working with. Who provides the products and services or the solutions that I need to run my business and my mobility offering. And finally, I need to think about how to integrate it, deploy it, and support it. And that isn't just about the devices and applications. It's also those end users. How do I make sure they get the support they need? What's nice for the vendors is this will create numerous opportunities for you. To start off with, you can start expanding your portfolio through partnerships. Not many vendors can actually deliver all the different types of products and services that the CIO is going to require. But what you can do is build out a partner ecosystem that will allow you to bring in your partner solutions as well as your own and have a much stronger joint offering. The next thing is they have a chance now to actually change the way they go to market. Vendors in this community traditionally sell products, and they sell them like products. What has to happen now, and what the CIOs are expecting, is for people to come in and sell them solutions. Talk to me about my business. Explain to me how your solution will help impact my business and my performance. And this is the change that's got to happen in the industry before a lot of the vendors will be able to be successful. And finally, it's going to open up a lot of new markets and potentially customer opportunities for you. If you start moving into adjacencies, you can drive new revenue streams. And if you start working with your partner ecosystem, they could help you bring in new customers as well. So I'd like to thank you for watching this video. And if you have any questions, please do feel free to contact me. Thank you very much.